All right, what up, guys? This is You Don't Know Ball podcast. This is our first time. I'm Jack Frankovic.
What's up, guys? This is Sam Holtz, YDKB podcast. Welcome.
Yeah, we're excited to
Episode
be
one.
here. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So this is where we're mainly talking ball. Football season is upon us. College football starting this weekend. NFL starting Labor Day weekend just in like a week and a half. So we're getting on here talking all things ball because you don't know ball, but we do here. So we're gonna get you
Yeah,
guys some
I'm
free
so
game here.
pumped, dude. I can't wait. This has kind of been a long time coming. Me and Holtz have been always talking about this.
Always talk about
It's
it.
been like an idea, and we never make it happen. So we're
Yeah,
about
J yeah, Jack here has been pushing me to get on the camera a little bit. I do a lot of voiceovers right now, at least for the counts. So it's our first on-camera content wise. So it
yeah,
should be
man.
a good time.
And we're
But yeah,
excited to talk some ball. Lots going on in the football world. Today we're gonna be diving into like the Brian Robinson trade to the Niners, which is crazy. I know my fantasy league chat's been blowing up about it.
hmm
Kind of out of nowhere. And what else we got? We got the Micah dispute with the contract and his agent, Jerry Jones going back and forth, kind of crazy
that
right now.
that's been very drama over there. That's definitely one of the trending topics going on in the league.
And what else we got
That'll be
today?
going. We're also going to talk about Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart. Who should be the starter for week one? I think that's an obvious answer, but we'll go ahead and see what you think when we get into there.
All right, man.
But why don't we start with the most recent news? Okay, we got Brian Robinson to the 49ers. Kind of seemed like the Commanders out of nowhere just got super eager to let him go and trade him. I kind of understood it in a sense because with they call him Bill Krosky Merritt. What's his name? Jacob Krosky Merritt.
Yeah,
I
people
mean,
loved
he
him. He was a big
love
sleeper
him.
in all fantasy drafts, like a late round guy.
Yeah. Do you know where he went to college?
I have no idea. I don't know much
No.
about this guy.
Yeah, but dude, I saw him in the preseason. He had that like 40-yard touchdown, and that was like the
Oh,
first I heard of him.
yeah.
And he's been balling ever since. So it makes sense they got him. I mean, Jaden Daniels is a good runner. I mean, they got Debo in the run game too.
We're kind
And
of giving up on Eckler a little bit.
I mean, Eckler's washed, but like he'll still be there getting some receptions.
Yeah.
But the Niners too, though. I was thinking like the Dolphins, even the Bears were going to be probably their top two targets to try to get them. But Niners is interesting. I don't know. What do you think about Christian McCaffrey now for
I
that?
think I lucked out. I had the ninth pick in my fantasy league, and I had CMC circled, and
Hmm.
I was all over him. And then the eighth, he went eighth pick overall. It ended up being a blessing in disguise because I think Robinson's going to be a huge part of that offense. I could see like a Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery role.
Dude, I don't know, man. That might be a
He's
little.
a bruiser, dude.
He is a bruiser,
B
but
Rob's a
like,
stud. 26 years old. He's a big back. I like him. He's a goal line guy.
yeah, dude, but like, I don't know. Christian McCaffrey, obviously, there's the injury concerns.
CMC,
So
CMC, but I think they want to take a little bit off him. CMC, he's coming in. What's this season six?
this is like seasons, I think it's seven, like,
Longer.
okay.
Yeah, I
It's
remember.
over six.
When was his rookie? Like 2018? Is he older? I mean, he's older
20,
than Saquon, right?
he is older than Saquon, yes. He right now is age 29. Yeah, he's already 29 and he's got what, like three serious injuries?
Crazy. Yeah,
So,
I don't
so
know.
yeah, it makes sense. I mean, they just released Jordan, or they not just released, but they released Jordan Mason in the spring.
Mhm.
Still got Isaac Guerrero, but he only got touches because they were down to like the third, fourth string.
I don't know. I don't know how
So
they feel about Garendo with like bringing in Robinson. I guess they don't think very highly of Grendo. I don't know if they go to.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it shows that. I mean, the Niners as a whole, like what they got so many. I wouldn't say drama, but what Ayuk is out for some time. I mean, they just got rid of Debo.
Those going.
Juwan Jennings is over. He's dealing with an
Pearsall's
injury.
battling something, right?
Yeah,
I think he's back.
Pearsall.
Pearsall's
Nah,
like the healthiest of the three, but
Pearsall's going to be a big breakout guy. At least
I like
I
him.
think that this year
Yeah.
he's a good year too,
Uh-huh.
taking the next step. But it makes sense for me. Brian Robinson, like he's that kind of power back. They'll put him in goal line. Christian McCaffrey is obviously going to be the main focus, but yeah, it's a good injury. Like if McCaffrey does slow down a little bit, you don't want to keep him on the field too much, given he's had those prior injuries. So it makes sense in that sort of aspect. But it was a shock. Like it was a shock to me.
Yeah, I think it's hard not to succeed in that Niners offense as a running back in the past. Like I feel like anyone they throw in there, he's just a stud. I mean, Jordan Mason, I know he's
True.
good. He's good, but when they put him in, they threw him into the shitter, and he just was a stud for no reason. So then people like were like, all right, like
Hmm.
all these running backs when Christian McCaffrey goes down are putting up the same numbers as McCaffrey. So like
Dude, so like were they good or are they
I don't
system running
know,
backs
like
here? Like,
now it makes me think B Rob could be like
yeah.
a top 10 back
Dude,
if
he's
CMC
sneaky.
goes down,
Like
which is
that, yeah.
I mean, you never bank on injuries, but if someone's gonna get hurt, it's McCaffrey, man.
Right. I mean,
But
that's a good point. Like in Shanahan's system with B-Rob in there now,
yeah.
you never know. Like that can end up being the best that good move for his career. But
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. He's definitely a good handcuff. I mean, he was going in, when was B Rob going in fantasy drafts? Like round 8? Like I don't know if he would stay there or
mhm. I feel like he was higher, dude. Like because before these trade talks,
he was
like
an RB1
yeah,
of like
exactly.
a good offense. I know Daniels is really the RB1, but
Right.
and they're more of a
He
committee, but
yeah, because
a low end
he
RB1.
I think he had like eight touchdowns last year. He never cracked over 1,000 yards. I know that in his first. I mean, obviously he dealt with the situation in his rookie year, but his
Yeah.
past 2 seasons, I think he was at like 800 yards, around like 6 to 8 touchdowns. So pretty solid. Not RB1 numbers, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's probably like a third, fourth round pick. Or
Yeah, I've always been a fan of B Rob ever since he walked out to many men.
yeah, that's
That's the
classic,
hardest thing
dude.
you could ever do.
Classic, dude. Like that. Yeah, that video. I feel like I still see that on my like X
Right?
timeline pop
Oh
up.
my
Like,
gosh, it feels like it just happened. And that's like
mm-hmm,
2, 3 years ago. But
bro.
moving on,
Yeah,
should we talk about Dart versus Russ and that Giants offense? I know you're a
yeah.
Russ guy. I'm not.
Yeah, so dude, I mean, you can pull the stats. If you look at Jaxson Dart preseason final stats, he had 372 yards and 4 total touchdowns. I mean, you saw some highlight plays, like he had that deep ball down the sideline. He had that nice throw across the middle in his last preseason game. Like there were some highlight plays for sure, but at the end of the day, one, it's against the second and third stringers. Okay, so you got to take it with a grain of salt because if
Um,
you're judging Dart off of the preseason, you also gotta look at someone like Jarrett Stidham on the Broncos who dropped like
Dying.
MVP performances if there was a preseason MVP. So like he's in the same category as those guys, and we need to see you do it at the next level where you got Russell Wilson, who I think I think his career in Denver, that O line kind of messed it up, and that put him on a bad trajectory so far. Even in Pittsburgh last year, their O line was terrible. We know his mobility is not what it once was, but he's still that like he can still throw the deep ball. Like you saw in the preseason,
Yeah.
that one moon ball that he had, like that still shows that he's
Time.
got
David
it.
Hyatt.
Yeah,
Time.
yeah, dude, and so he still got it, bro, and he had some other good anticipation on a lot of his throws, and there's just no reason to rush Jackson Dart in there if you think he's the guy. Like, why not have him learn for a year and not rush it?
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I know a lot of people disagree and want to see him start week one. I know you mentioned you do, but they signed Russ for a reason. Like, they're not going to not start Russ.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I think it's gonna take a boom type player to take this Giants team anywhere. Like they have a great defense, like awesome defense, and that's great. Abdul Carr just got thrown on his ass though. That was pretty
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
pretty funny, that his Twitter stuff. But
yeah,
he's actually a dog. Like he's unbelievable. That was a good welcome to the NFL moment though.
yeah. I did see that.
I think Russ's floor is high, and that's great. But like this Giants team, you need a boom for them to do anything. Like I don't think a safe floor guy is going to take you anywhere. It's just going to be another 5-12 season.
Are the Giants looking to compete this year though? Like,
Like no, but if they
mhm,
want to, I think Dart's their only chance. Like I don't see them winning anything with Russ. I could see them maybe hitting their win total. I don't know what it is,
mhm.
7, 8
Dude,
at most. Like
I don't know because
probably it's probably five and a half, 6 games.
The Giants defense this year is legit. Like,
And they have the hardest strength of schedule in the entire
yeah,
NFL. Number one, entire NFL.
yeah. I mean, that's just
Crazy
the NFC
because
East. Like,
Eagles have one of the easiest. So I don't know how that works, but
is that true?
yeah,
Really?
like they have like top 5 easiest strength of schedules, and
Oh,
Giants have
damn.
the hardest. So
Mhm.
like let's pull up this Giants right now. I'll go let's see this Giants schedule right now. And
Yeah.
I'll give you like a little prediction.
Okay.
Um so they open up with the Commanders, that's a loss.
Is it at Washington or
Yes. Yes, they're in Washington.
okay?
Loss. And then they go to Dallas from there. Like that's
Okay.
another loss.
Yeah.
Like that's another loss.
That should be
We'll
another
talk about
loss.
the
That
Cowboys next, but that's a loss.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I
in
could
division, anything could happen. And then the Chiefs come to MetLife.
okay.
They they're
That's a
0-3.
rough 3 game stretch to
They're
open up the
0-3. I
yeah.
don't see a world where they win a game. And I have a lot of Giants friends.
Hmm.
I mean, dude, I think they're delusional.
Hmm.
They love their team, and that's great. They're delusional. And
Hmm.
then the following week, the Chargers are in town. That's a team you can beat. Like, I don't love the Chargers necessarily.
Right.
Like, that's like a coin flip game. Just because
Yeah.
if they're in LA, it's an easy loss. And then they're at the Saints. They can win that game. They're favored
Hmm.
by a point and a half in New Orleans.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know. That's shit versus piss. That's like a terrible game. Nobody watches that.
Yeah.
And then the Eagles are at the Giants. Eagles are favored by 7.
They're
Like
gonna win the 5 tough games that you just mentioned. They will win one of
they'll
those
win
games.
one.
They
They'll
will win
win
one of
one,
them.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then say Russ will be this day one starter. I think he should be. Like it's Russ.
Yeah.
Have to
Yeah.
start him.
Yeah.
I love Dart's ceiling though. I
Mhm.
see Dart. I could see like that's a big wake up game. If the Giants lose to the Saints there and they start 0-4, 0-5, I could see
Mhm.
Dart getting the nod.
That's the problem though. Like they got such a tough schedule to start the year that even if Russ does okay and they're losing, fans are still going to just be screaming, "Oh, we need to put in Dart. We need to put in Dart," and that's
Dude.
going to be bad because they're going to throw in Dart when they're 0-5. He's going to have all this pressure on him to try to turn things around, in my opinion,
Yeah.
and that's just going to
Yeah.
down. Like it's not a good start. That's not how you
No.
want to start your career.
It's not a good situation. Um, and then after that Eagles game, they're at the Broncos, they're in Denver, and then they're
Mhm.
at the Eagles. Like this is not good. Then the Niners come to town.
Yeah.
Then they go to Chicago to play the Bears.
Hmm.
Then they play the Packers at home. Then they play the Lions in Detroit. Like,
That is a tough schedule.
dude, they're gonna win. They're gonna win two. They could be the worst team in the NFL
They could do,
by
but
a point and a half against the Saints. Who
yeah,
Tyler Show is there? Like who is that?
yeah.
Like, I'm
Tyler
a
Show.
rattler truther,
Yeah.
but like,
Hmm.
dude, come on, man.
It's a tough schedule. I mean, like I said, their defense should be pretty good this year. I mean, outside of Malik Neighbors, like Tyrone Tracy's, Cam Scatterby, they're not two running backs that you're scared of. And you
Yeah,
saw like Evan Neal on the O line. Did you see those clips that he had the other
yeah,
day?
yeah,
Like that
yeah,
was brutal,
yeah,
brutal. He was getting bullied,
yeah.
and so that's not promising for the O line at all.
Yeah,
So this
against
this
against
offense is
plumbers. He's getting
no.
bullied against plumbers.
Which is why, in a way, I can like if their O line is going to be bad, I could see them throwing a dart. It will probably be better just from a mobility standpoint because Russ last year was taking some brutal sacks. I will say that. So
Uh,
having Dart in there gives you a rushing ability to try to make some more highlight plays and make some like bail you out of plays that don't work. So I do see that, but again, there's just no real reason to rush him in there. Like
yeah, Dart's also
only
not
yeah,
smart with taking hits. You know this. Like he's
true.
invincible, bro. He's gonna have a huge wake up call in the NFL. He's gonna try to take too many hits. He's not gonna
Yeah.
come down. Like I can see
Mhm.
that happening.
Yeah, it'll
Uh,
be interesting to go. Like I'm looking forward to seeing how that first game in Washington goes up.
yeah,
This is a topic for another day, but I don't think I think Washington's going to have a heavy regress this year. So I do think that's a winnable game for him. I really do. I think if they came out and made a statement in week 1 and Russ, dude, you never know what can happen. Like you look at the NFL last year, the New Orleans Saints started 2-0 and everyone thought Derek Carr was MVP.
you're
So
everyone.
like
You're everyone.
yeah, like bro, you never know what can happen in these first 2 weeks and
That's
who
funny.
knows? Like maybe the Giants do go out and Malik Neighbors drops like 3 touchdowns in 2 games and everyone thinks they're back. But the problem is with New York sports, like you're seeing this even with the Yankees in baseball, like for a young quarterback to come in like Jaxson Dart, there is just so much pressure and criticism for the fans. It's almost impossible to succeed.
Like the
Like,
Volpe situation right now.
dude,
Oh,
it's so
my
tough.
heart aches
So
for him.
yeah, that's the problem. You just can't rush him. Got to make him feel comfortable, and we'll see where it goes with that.
Yeah, man. I think you're right. I think Russ's notable floor, you got to play him. You got to play him,
Hmm.
and then maybe you give Dart a chance down the stretch.
Hmm.
Yeah. Moving
Yeah.
on to the Dallas situation.
Hmm.
Dude, what is this Jerry Jones offer that Parsons didn't even look at it. He said to stick it up his ass.
So
Do we
the
know what this
whole,
deal like?
yeah,
He threw pennies
yes.
at him.
Yeah, so the whole issue right now is stemming from Micah Parsons' agent. Um, it's a very just I don't even know how to describe it because so Jerry Jones came out and said that he offered Micah Parsons a contract to make him the highest paid defensive player in terms of guaranteed money.
Yeah,
That's what he stated. And he gave him that offer, and Micah Parsons' agent basically told it to stick it up their ass.
it's unreal.
That's what Jerry Jones
That's
is
too
saying.
good.
Like, I don't know if some people are, discredit him, they're not going to believe him. That's what he came out and said. And if that is true, I do in a way kind of believe it because Jerry Jones is getting so much hate. You got all these fans yelling, "Oh, just pay Micah, Jerry Jones, sell the team." Well, it's like so much more complicated. I just did a video on this, but his agent, let me make sure I'm saying his name right, David Mulugeta, is he is going to the extremes to try to get as much money as possible. Like all of these stunts that Micah Parsons is pulling right now, like if you see like him changing his Twitter to like the Micah, do you know what
Whatever
I'm
it
talking about?
was. Yeah, whatever it was. It's like Jerry Jones is too stubborn, and so is Micah Parsons. Like it's just
Hmm.
too they I don't know what's gonna end up happening. I know Micah wants to play football, and this
Hmm.
reminds me a lot of the Trey Hendrickson situation in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
It's like that Cowboys defense is gonna be so bad that like Dak's gonna eat. He's gonna be down two, three touchdowns and just slinging the ball to Pickens and CD all day long.
Right.
Like it's this Dallas team reminds me a lot of the Cincinnati Bengals last year. Like I don't see them. I would say like they have like a 12 win ceiling.
Hmm.
They like a 6 win floor.
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
think, yeah. The Cowboys can be very good this year. They do need Micah. Like you
They
need
have an
Micah.
electric offense. They need a pass
Hmm.
rusher like Micah. Like
Hmm.
he's unreal. I love him.
Right. I
Like
do I do think that Micah does end up signing, but the problem is this agent, David Mulugeta, he is again, if you look at his prior contracts that he had or his prior clients that he had, like look at him. It's Deshaun Watson who had that signed that insane record breaking contract with the Browns after holding out with the Texans. Okay.
yeah,
Jalen Ramsey, same situation from Jacksonville to LA, held out, got a record breaking contract. I think Michael Thomas as well, Jesse Bates, Buda Baker. He had all of these guys go through like contract holdouts. And that's what he does with his clients. He wants to push them to the max, try to get every single last penny you can in a way, like I understand it, all right? Obviously, you want to get your payers played, and as an agent, you're incentivized to do that because you're getting a cut as well. But all of these stunts that they're pulling on social media, like Micah Parsons, even on TikTok, like posted a post about Allen Iverson's sound saying, he's going to go wherever he feels wanted or whatever. But the point is, they're going to get a deal done because his agent knows that he can't just not play this year. The Cowboys have him under contract for like 3 years. So he has to come back and play. They're going to get a deal done with week one because sitting out is only going to it's
yeah.
only going to hurt him. So
He
I
wants to
think
be
they
on
do
the
get a
field.
deal
Like
done.
he's an athlete. At the end of the day, he's a dog. He wants to be on the field. He's gonna play.
Hmm.
I think this is all like a scheme. Like I don't think. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't think. I think Jerry Jones is more stubborn than Micah is at the end of the day. And I think
Yeah.
Micah will
It's definitely
fold
got an
before
ego. Yeah.
Jerry Jones does. Because I don't even think Jerry Jones is smart. I don't think he's a good owner. I have a roommate who's a huge Cowboys fan. He's miserable every season. Like he wants Jerry Jones gone more than anything. I'm an Angels fan. Like
Hmm.
it's terrible. And it's terrible. And I think it's down to the ownership. It reminds me a lot of the Cowboys. Like it's just it's not smart. You have to pay your guy.
Yeah.
He's been your guy. He's
Yeah.
numbers. You got to stick with him. You absolutely have to.
Yeah, and another reason I think a deal gets done because this same kind of thing happened with Dak Prescott a couple years ago. Same thing happened with the CeeDee Lamb, I believe it was last year, and they ended up getting a deal done. So Jerry Jones knows that he's got to pay Micah. Micah deserves the contract. It's going to get done. Obviously, this whole contract holdout it sucks, and Micah's missing valuable time. So it's just more distractions that come in the preseason when these guys can be focused on actually winning games. Like you don't need this kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
No,
Hopefully it gets done.
I'm with you. I think it will get done. And yeah, man, this was great. Like
Yeah.
I think that was a great start to what we're trying to achieve podcast wise. It's a lot of
Yeah.
ball.
Short and sweet on our episode one. We're gonna get a little feeler out right now. Obviously, this is kind of our first episode, so there's definitely gonna be
Yeah.
a work in progress to try to improve it always, but
Yeah, I had
looking
a lot of
forward to
fun.
it.
Yeah, I had a
Hmm.
lot of fun. Excited for where this is going to take us, man. And
Yeah.
thanks for following everyone.